Hello everyone. This video will compare two of the most famous and legendary muscle cars, the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 and the Dodge Challenger RT. Have you got your tea or coffee ready? Let's get started. Imagine the late 1960s. Gas is cheap, rules are lax, and American engineers are creating incredibly powerful engines. Two legends were born during this period: the 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 and the 1970 Dodge Challenger. On one side, there's the GT500, which brings the lessons learned from Carroll Shelby's Le Mans victories to the streets. On the other, the Challenger, born from Chrysler's attitude of "we're late to the party, but we're going to make it the best one yet." These two classics, with their massive engines, iconic designs, and raw power, still hold a special place in our hearts today. Let's take a closer look at these two legends. How were they born? 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, the racer's road car. In 1964, Ford launched the Mustang and achieved incredible success. But Ford wasn't satisfied. "Let's turn this beautiful car into a real performance beast," they said. Who could do this? Of course. So, which one appeals to you more? The Ford Mustang Shelby GT500's aggression or the Dodge Challenger's rebellious style? Engines, where the real magic happens. 1967 Shelby GT500, 428 Cobra Jet, the low RPM beast. At the heart of the GT500 lies a 428 cubic inch or 7-liter big block V8. Ford officially claimed 355 horsepower, but nobody really believes that. Why? Insurance premiums. The real power was likely around 400 to 420 horsepower. This engine is incredible, especially at low RPMs. Just tap the gas pedal. The car launches like a rocket. From 2,500 RPM, that massive torque pins you to your seat. It features a Holley 4-barrel carburetor system. At low loads, 2 barrels operate for economical driving. When you floor it, all 4 barrels kick in and, well, hold on tight. It had a side pipe exhaust option. Exhaust gases exit from the sides. The sound? Ear-shattering. Your neighbors won't like you, but who cares? 1970 Dodge Challenger. Engine heaven. The Challenger's biggest advantage was its engine options. 6 different engines. You could choose based on your budget and courage level. 426 Hemi, the legend itself. Hemi, you hear that name and you bow with respect. This 7-liter beast breathes incredibly efficiently thanks to its hemispherical combustion chambers. Dodge claimed 425 horsepower, but the real figure was likely over 500. 2 4-barrel carburetors, forged steel parts, heavy-duty everything. This engine is as tough as a tank. When you first start the Hemi, you hear that deep, rumbling growl. Then you step on the gas, and the car literally transforms into a monster. Its character changes after 3,000 RPM. It's like Dr. Jekyll turning into Mr. Hyde. So, in your opinion, which engine is more impressive? The 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500s or the Dodge Challenger RTs? 440 6-pack, the smart choice. Is Hemi too expensive? Check out the 440 6-pack. This 7.2-liter engine has 3 dual carburetors. The middle one runs continuously, while the other ones kick in only when needed. It's a smooth and reasonable engine for daily use. Then you step on the gas and bam, 390 horsepower surprises you. Performance very close to a Hemi, much easier maintenance. The logical choice. Other options: 383 V8, 340 V8, 215 V8, and the entry-level 225 slant 6, 145 horsepower. Transmission and driving feel. GT500, old school, raw power. 4-speed manual or 3-speed automatic. The manual transmission was a sturdy top-loader. It handled the big block's torque flawlessly. The clutch is heavy, the shifter is stiff, not as precise as a modern Porsche, but full of character. The C6 automatic is smooth yet powerful, perfect for comfortable driving. No or minimal power steering, requires arm strength. You'll sweat while parking, but as you accelerate, the steering becomes heavier and provides stability. That's old-school muscle power. Challenger, a bit more modern. Torque Flight automatic transmission, the best automatic transmission of its time. It was so good that many drag racers preferred it over a manual transmission. Why? Consistent results, fast gear changes. If you wanted a manual transmission, there was a 4-speed option with the Hurst pistol grip shifter. Holding that shifter made you feel like Steve McQueen. What's it like inside? GT500, Spartan but cool. You get inside, high-back bucket seats hug you, black vinyl or leather. Stewart Warner gauges are in front of you. Speed, RPM, oil, water, everything is analog. Everything is mechanical. No electronics. Rear seats? A joke. Maybe small children could fit, but they were mostly used as extra trunk space. Air conditioning, power steering, these were optional and absent in many GT500s. Why? Weight. Performance purists avoided unnecessary pounds. Challenger, luxury and comfort. The Challenger is much more hospitable. The seats are comfortable and supportive. The rear seats are actually usable. 3 adults can sit relatively comfortably. This is very rare in this segment. The Rally Gauge package is magnificent. A large tachometer, all gauges are clear and legible. It even had an 8-track player, the cutting-edge tach of its day. The trunk is spacious, the AC works, it has power windows. You'd think of the GT500 as a weekend toy, but you could use the Challenger every day. The legend of this axle is still told today. Production numbers, rarity. GT500, only 2,048 units, each one special. Challenger total, 83,000 units, but Hemi Challenger only 356 hardtops. Hemi Convertible, only 9 units, one of the world's rarest muscle cars. Performance Showdown, Acceleration Champion, Hemi Challenger, 5.3 to 5.6 seconds. Quarter Mile King, Hemi, 13.5 to 14.0 seconds. Top Speed, Hemi, 140 to 150 miles per hour. Handling, GT500, thanks to Shelby's racing experience. Today's values, worth their weight in gold. GT500, good condition, $150,000 to $250,000. Excellent, $250,000 to $400,000 plus. Special examples, $500,000 plus. Challenger, Hemi RT, $150,000 to $500,000. Hemi Convertible, $500,000 to $1 million plus. 446-pack, $80,000 to $250,000. So, conclusion, which one should you choose? The GT500 is for you if you want Shelby's racing DNA, you're looking for something rarer, more exclusive, slightly better handling is important to you, if you love 1960s nostalgia. If the Challenger is right for you, if you want insane power, Hemi. If you're looking for a practical, muscular car for everyday use, if luxury and comfort are important to you, if you love vibrant, bold colors. The truth is, both are legends. While the GT500 embodies the spirit of racing, the Challenger represents pure American power. You'll turn your head when you see either one. You'll smile when you hear either one. Whichever you choose, you'll own a piece of automotive history. And that's priceless. Original prices: 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, $4,195. 1970 Dodge Challenger Base, $2,851. 1970 Challenger RT 380, $3,266. Note, in 1967, the average annual salary was approximately $7,000. These cars were serious investments. So, which would you choose? The performance beast Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, one of the rare American muscle cars, or the iconic Dodge Challenger RT?
Bonus.
See you in the next video. Take care, American muscle car fans.